As a penis surgeon, I'm warning seniors. Eat this to reclaim your strength and rock-hard vitality. A wake-up call for men over 65. What if the secret to rock-hard erections and unstoppable energy was hiding in your kitchen right now? Gentlemen, what if I told you that the spark you thought was gone forever could be reignited with a simple shift in what's on your plate? Imagine waking up each morning feeling like the man you were decades ago. Strong, confident, and ready to embrace life's intimate moments with vigor. If you're over 65 and noticing your erections aren't what they used to be, this isn't just another health article. It's a lifeline. I'm Dr. Mohit Kara, a urologist with over 30 years of experience helping men like you reclaim their vitality. I've seen countless men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s rediscover their strength. And today, I'm sharing the secrets that can change your life. Could a simple salad leaf really be nature's answer to Viagra for men over 65? Here's the truth. It's not just age stealing your manhood. It's the food you eat every day. But here's the hook. What if the foods you've been told to avoid could actually be your ticket to rock-hard erections and unstoppable energy? In this guide, I'll reveal 3 game-changing foods and 1 overlooked nutrient that could transform your bedroom performance, boost your confidence, and make you feel like a man in his prime again. And trust me, the 3rd food is so surprising, it might just blow your mind. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel and turn on notifications. Why? Because every week, we're dropping vital health tips tailored for men over 65 who refuse to let age define them. Ready to take control? Let's get started. Imagine feeling like a man in his prime again, just by changing what's on your plate. Ready to find out how? Part 1. The hidden thief stealing your manhood. Have you ever wondered why your erections aren't as strong as they once were? Maybe you've blamed age, stress, or even your partner. But here's the shocking truth. The real culprit might be sitting on your dinner plate. For decades, you've been told to avoid certain foods for your heart. But what if those same foods could unlock the secret to your vitality? As a urologist who spent 3 decades working with men's anatomy, I'm here to tell you that what you eat directly impacts the strength, blood flow, and power of your penis. What if the foods you've been told to avoid are actually the key to reclaiming your manhood? Let's talk about blood flow, the lifeblood of every erection. Picture your arteries as highways delivering energy to every part of your body, including the one that matters most in the bedroom. Now, imagine those highways clogged with years of processed foods, sugar, and stress. By the time you hit your 60s, those roads are narrower, slower, and less efficient. The result? Weaker erections, less stamina, and a confidence that's taken a hit. But here's the hook that'll keep you reading. What if you could clear those highways and supercharge your blood flow with just a few simple foods? I've seen men in their 70s go from feeling done to feeling like they're 40 again, all by making small, deliberate changes to their diet. One patient, a 68-year-old retired firefighter named Tom, came to me defeated. "Doc, I thought my days of feeling like a man were over," he said. After we revamped his diet with the foods I'm about to share, he was back in the game, stronger, firmer, and grinning ear to ear. You could be next. Think your best days are behind you? One tiny seed could rewrite your future in the bedroom. So, what's the first step to reclaiming your strength? It all starts with understanding why blood flow is the foundation of every erection and how you can take control. Part 2. Blood flow, the foundation of your vitality. Let's get real for a moment. When was the last time you felt truly confident in the bedroom? If you're struggling with weak or inconsistent erections, you might think it's just a natural part of aging. But here's the jaw-dropping truth. An erection isn't just about desire or testosterone. It's a blood flow event. Without healthy, flexible arteries delivering a strong surge of blood to your penis, even the strongest desire won't get you there. Think of your blood vessels like a garden hose. When it's new and flexible, water flows freely, powering everything downstream. But over time, the hose gets kinked, clogged, and brittle. By your 60s or 70s, decades of processed foods, sugary drinks, and sedentary habits have built up plaque in your arteries, narrowing the flow. At first, you might notice your erections aren't as firm. Then, it's harder to maintain them. Eventually, your body struggles to respond at all. But here's the hook. What if you could unclog those arteries and restore that powerful flow with foods you already love? I had a patient, John, a 72-year-old Vietnam vet, who thought his sex life was history. He'd given up, believing it was just what happens when you get old. After we focused on his vascular health with the foods I'll share, he called me 6 weeks later, laughing. "Doc, my wife says I'm like a teenager again." That's the power of blood flow. So, how do you get that flow back? It starts with a food you've probably been told to avoid your whole life. Ready to have your mind blown? Let's dive into the first game changer. Part 3. Food number 1, grass-fed beef, the hormone hero. Picture this. A juicy, perfectly cooked steak sizzling on your plate. Sounds indulgent, right? For years, you've probably heard that red meat is the enemy, bad for your heart, bad for your health. But what if I told you that the right kind of beef could be your secret weapon for stronger erections and skyrocketing testosterone? Grass-fed beef isn't just food, it's fuel for your manhood. Unlike the processed, grain-fed beef you find in fast food burgers, grass-fed beef is a nutritional powerhouse. It's packed with zinc, the mineral your body craves to produce testosterone, the hormone that drives your energy, focus, and libido. It's loaded with iron, which delivers oxygen to your muscles and tissues, including the ones that power your erections. And it's rich in high-quality protein, the building block for strength and vitality. Let me tell you about Mike, a 70-year-old retired accountant who came to me feeling sluggish and disconnected. "Doc, I cut out red meat years ago because my doctor said it was bad for me," he said. "But I feel worse than ever." His testosterone was low, his energy was shot, and his erections were barely there. I told him to reintroduce grass-fed beef, just twice a week, cooked medium rare to preserve its nutrients. I also suggested pairing it with raw cheese, a source of vitamin K2 that keeps arteries flexible. Within a month, Mike was a new man. His morning erections returned, his drive was back, and he told me, "I feel like I've got my old self back." That's the magic of grass-fed beef. It's not about eating greasy burgers. It's about choosing clean, natural meat that nourishes your body. How to add it to your life? Start with a 6 to 8 ounces grass-fed steak twice a week. Grill it lightly, season with sea salt, and pair it with a slice of raw cheddar for that extra K2 boost. Want to know the next food that can supercharge your blood flow? It's something you've probably walked past 100 times at the grocery store. Keep reading. Part 4. Food number 2, arugula, nature's blood flow booster. Close your eyes and imagine a leafy green so powerful it could transform your bedroom performance in weeks. Sounds too good to be true? Meet arugula, the peppery, overlooked leaf that's nature's answer to Viagra. While most guys reach for spinach or kale, arugula is the real MVP for men over 65. Here's the hook. What if a simple salad could unlock the blood flow you need for rock-hard erections? Arugula is packed with natural nitrates, not the harmful ones in processed meats, but plant-based nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide. This molecule is like a key that unlocks your blood vessels, letting blood surge to where it matters most. No blood flow, no erection. It's that simple. I'll never forget my patient, Frank, a 69-year-old retired Navy captain. He came to me frustrated, saying, "Doc, I haven't had a morning erection in years. I thought that part of my life was over." Instead of prescribing pills, I told him to add 1 cup of arugula to his lunch every day, tossed with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. 2 weeks later, he emailed me, chuckling, "My wife's starting to wonder what's gotten into me." That's the power of arugula. Why it works. Nitric oxide relaxes and widens your blood vessels, improving circulation to your heart, brain, and penis. Studies, like one from the Journal of Nutrition, 2016, show that dietary nitrates from leafy greens can lower blood pressure and enhance vascular health, directly supporting erectile function. Arugula is also low-calorie, heart-healthy, and easy to add to any meal. How to add it to your life? Toss a handful of fresh arugula into your salads, sandwiches, or even smoothies. Drizzle with extra virgin olive oil and lemon juice for a zesty kick that boosts absorption. Curious about the third food that could take your vitality to the next level? It's small, powerful, and probably sitting in your pantry right now. Part 5. Food number 3. Pumpkin seeds, the mineral powerhouse. What if the key to your energy, libido, and erections was hiding in a tiny seed you've been tossing out every Halloween? Pumpkin seeds might look unassuming, but for men over 65, they're a game changer. These little powerhouses are packed with minerals your body is likely craving: magnesium, zinc, and selenium that work together to supercharge your sexual health. Here's the hook. Could a handful of seeds a day really bring your manhood back to life? Let's break it down. Magnesium helps your blood vessels relax, improving circulation. Zinc boosts testosterone and supports prostate health. Selenium fights inflammation and protects your cells. Together, they create the perfect storm for stronger erections and better overall vitality. Take Robert, a 73-year-old grandfather who came to me feeling worn out. His blood work showed low magnesium and zinc, common in men his age. I told him to eat a quarter cup of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. He sprinkled them on his oatmeal, tossed them in salads, or just munched them as a snack. 4 weeks later, he walked into my office with a grin. "Doc, I haven't felt this good in years," he said. His erections were back, his energy was up, and he was even hitting the gym again. Why it works. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 2011, shows that magnesium deficiency is linked to poor vascular health and erectile dysfunction. Pumpkin seeds deliver a concentrated dose of these minerals in a natural, bioavailable form, far better than most supplements. How to add it to your life. Keep a jar of raw pumpkin seeds in your kitchen. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or salads, or grab a handful as a mid-afternoon snack. Ready for the final piece of the puzzle? It's not a food, but it could be the key to unlocking everything you've learned so far. Part 6. Bonus nutrient, vitamin D3, the erection hormone. Imagine a nutrient so powerful it could reignite your energy, boost your testosterone, and bring your erections back to life. And it's not even on your plate. What if the sun itself held the secret to your vitality? Vitamin D3, often called the sunshine vitamin, is a game changer for men over 65, and most of us are dangerously low without even knowing it. Here's the hook. Could 15 minutes of sunlight a day really make you feel like a man again? Vitamin D3 isn't just about strong bones. It's critical for testosterone production, blood vessel health, and nitric oxide synthesis. It reduces inflammation, lowers blood pressure, and helps your body perform at its peak. Yet, as we age, we spend more time indoors, and our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. I had a patient, George, a 67-year-old widower who tried everything: diets, exercise, even herbal supplements, but nothing worked. His vitamin D levels were in the gutter. I prescribed 5,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, along with 15 minutes of morning sunlight. Within weeks, he reported more energy, clearer thinking, and, yes, nighttime erections he hadn't experienced in years. "Doc, I feel alive again," he told me. Why it works. A 2019 study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men with higher vitamin D levels had better erectile function and higher testosterone. Deficiency, on the other hand, is linked to fatigue, low libido, and poor circulation. How to add it to your life. Aim for 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight daily, ideally in the morning. If that's not possible, hello, winter months, take a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement, 5,000 IU daily, with a meal for better absorption. Always check with your doctor before starting supplements. Part 7. Putting it all together, your power plate. Now that you know the foods and nutrients that can transform your vitality, how do you make it work in real life? Picture this. A plate that's not just food, but a blueprint for confidence, strength, and passion. Here's how to build your ultimate power plate to reclaim your manhood. The recipe. Main event. 6 to 8 ounces of grass-fed steak, cooked medium rare to lock in nutrients. Season with sea salt and a sprinkle of rosemary for an extra antioxidant boost. Sidekick. A slice of raw cheddar cheese, rich in vitamin K2 to keep your arteries clear. Star salad, a bed of fresh arugula, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. Toss in a few chopped walnuts for heart-healthy fats. Power boost, a quarter cup of raw pumpkin seeds, sprinkled over your salad or served on the side. Sunshine support, pair your meal with 15 minutes of morning sunlight or a vitamin D3 supplement. Eat this meal 2 to 3 times a week, and you're giving your body everything it needs to restore blood flow, boost testosterone, and reignite your drive. I've seen men like Paul, a 71-year-old retired mechanic, transform their lives with this approach. I thought I was too old for this, he told me. Now my wife can't keep up. Why it works. This combination delivers protein, healthy fats, nitrates, and minerals in a balanced, delicious package. It's not a diet. It's nourishment for your body and soul. Conclusion: your best years are ahead. Gentlemen, your golden years don't have to be dull or disconnected. You've got the wisdom, the experience, and the heart. Now it's time to give your body the tools it needs to shine. Grass-fed beef, arugula, pumpkin seeds, and vitamin D3 aren't just foods. They're your ticket to a second prime. A life where you feel strong, confident, and connected to the man you've always been. I've seen men like you transform their lives with these simple changes. They've gone from frustrated to fulfilled, from defeated to unstoppable. You can too. So, take that first step today. Build your power plate, step into the sunlight, and reclaim your strength. Your best chapters are still unwritten. If this guide inspired you, hit that like button and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Drop your thoughts, questions, or success stories in the comments. I read everyone. And if you want to support more content like this, check out the donation link in the description. Together, we're rewriting what it means to age like a man. Let's do this.